Wherever you are in the world, whether it's poverty, hunger, climate change, plastic pollution, it can be anything. It doesn't matter what it is, but when you want to start doing something, you got to start doing something. It can be anything. It doesn't matter how small. My name is Sydney Steenland, and I am the founder of the Sea Monkey Project. The Sea Monkey Project is a social enterprise focused on plastic pollution solutions and education. The Sea Monkey Project started with just my brother and I making silly little YouTube videos. We made a video about dinosaurs once, and now we're a social enterprise with reach to dozens of countries around the world. Back in 2011, my family and I moved onto a boat for the first time due to financial issues. We got the name because the name of our boat is the Sea Monkey. And we got the name the Sea Monkey because my brother and I, very small at the time, were like little monkeys on the sea, climbing over everything. As we traveled, we saw some pretty amazing places and exquisite in nature, but we also saw some pretty horrible things like plastic everywhere. It doesn't matter where we went, what country we're in, what the financial status was of the area, there was always plastic around in every environment. As we traveled and we saw the plastic pollution problem, my family and I realized that we needed to do something about it, because this was our home and it is everyone's home. The Sea Monkey Project was originally created by my dad and I. I was 11 at the time, so he was the one with the big project idea, and I was the one who was like, oh, this is fun and I want to learn more. My brother, he's a video editor, he does YouTube videos. And my mother is a really cool cartoonist. She has done all the cool cartoons and drawings and some educational material that you see throughout the project, such as on the front of the boat. We went through a few different ideas, and we found out about a guy named Dave Hakens, who is a Dutch innovator and inventor. He invented precious plastics. And he basically made these blueprints for a small plastic recycling machine that is open source to anyone and anyone can build. So we took his brilliant idea and put it through many different trial and error to create our current machines that we build and distribute all around the world, which are our small, portable and sustainable 3-in-1 plastic recycling machines. So there are 3 separate parts of the machine on one table. The first component is the shredder machine. Basically, we take clean and sorted plastic, we sort them into colors and different types, since there are 7 different types of plastics, and we can put them all into the shredder machine, where it gets shredded up into tiny little flakes. And we can take these flakes and put them into either the extrusion machine or the injection machine. It goes into a tube and it melts up, and then it comes out the end like a little frozen yogurt sort of thing. And we can mold that into whatever we want, so like a bowl, a plate or a cup, or even a lampshade. The injection machine is the same principle. Put it into the hopper, melts in a tube, but instead of coming out the end as a noodle, we inject the molten plastic into a mold. This can be a custom mold from anything in your imagination. We have distributed up to 57 machines all over the world in 15 different countries. When plastic ends up in the ocean and it has constant contact with nature's elements, it breaks up into tiny little microscopic pieces. And these microscopic pieces are what gets into our food, our water, our air, soil, bloodstream, everything. And this is what causes so many different health problems around the world in every aspect. It's eventually killing us.
We really need to start thinking about refocusing where that money goes and actually how that money is made. There's enough resources already available that we should be able to seriously change our habits and change the effects that we're having on the earth. We have about 25 or 26 machines scattered throughout Malaysia, and they do their own work, but we also work to send them projects. We provide employment opportunities to marginalised communities. We work with refugees who do a lot of our manufacturing or do most of it. We try and distribute the work all around to provide education, and if we can provide education and employment, we are gradually going to increase the level of awareness and hopefully the cleanliness of these areas.
At the end of everything we do, we make sure that we tell people why plastic pollution is such a problem. We do this in the form of workshops. I teach our plastic education comic book. We also do machine workshops where we take people through the process of recycling and get them to make their very own recycled plastic product. And I also do talks, so I can talk to people of any age, anywhere in the world about the plastic pollution problem and get them inspired to make a difference.
I think the young people shouldn't lose heart. The only thing they need to realise is they've got to do something. Just start. And start with something small and it'll gradually grow.
I believe that the Earth is in a pretty bad state at the moment in every way. It doesn't seem like much is getting better, but when you look closely, there are changes being made, and if we can all band together to slow down the process, then we'll all work towards a solution.